Alrighty guys, welcome back. Got some more Project Eden's Garden. Going into the class trial. It's gonna be cool. Oh shit, what's all this? Vows created by Stitches and Needles. I guess that's the name of the thingy. View trinkets. I don't know what a trinket is, but these are truth bullets. We actually don't have that many. We have very few, so I'm assuming this must be a super short and easy trial. I don't see how this is... Unless maybe we get some truth bullets in the middle of the fight? I don't know. I don't have a lot to go off of. I think it's meant to be that way, honestly, so I'm not too worried. It'll be fine. Playing the toughest difficulty, because this game's easy. I definitely won't struggle.
Let's begin with a brief explanation of the class trial.
Oh good, it's voice acted. Good.
The objective here is simple. Explain how the murder took place. Using evidence you've gathered during the investigation, you will argue what you believe happened to the victim. Should you all agree on the right answer, you will be free to leave this place. Should you all agree on the wrong answer, well, you'll find out. That's all there is to it. Have fun, everybody.
Somebody, get me out of here.
If this is something we must discuss, I know a good place to start.
Get me out of here, 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 get me out of here! Ah! Somebody get me out of here! What happened to her? Oh shit! They fried her brain!
Calm down. It's only a shock. She won't suffer any permanent side effects. If I wanted to see the brain dead bigger, I'd just turn on the telly. On that note, please, carry on.
Holy shit, the people running this thing are playing around. You think? Literally kidnapped us.
As you were saying, Wolfgang?
Right. The way I see it, the objective of this trial...
By the way, can I get like a seat with this thing? I'm just gonna be an onlooker. It's only fair.
You're seriously not going to contribute?
What am I even supposed to do?
Put your detective hat on, buddy! We're here to solve a mystery!
Yeah, who murdered that dummy chick, right?
Not who murdered her, how they murdered her.
Did that tablet not explain it?
It listed her wounds, yes, but it didn't explain how they were inflicted.
Probably because it's so obvious.
But, Miss Amber, you didn't even read the tablet.
And I don't have to!
Would you look at that? A debate's already underway.
These guys are clearly confused. I need to stop them before they arrive at the wrong conclusion. Yes, Damon, please say something, seeing how you are the master debater, ultimate debater. That's the sound of a non-stop debate approaching. Oh, during non-stop debates, your classmates will speak one after another without interruption. Time, weak spot, true cylinder. Alright, same thing. That's good. Students may say things that contradict the truth. And it's your job to determine which statements must be broken in order to progress the trial. For your ammo, you've been armed with the truth bullets you gathered during the investigation. Truth bullets that aren't relevant to the debate will be loaded into your truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim your reticle. Press the right key. What the fuck's the right key? The right mouse button? Carefully compare your classmates' statements to the evidence you have gathered. And use the correct truth bullet to destroy the relevant weak spot. If things are flying by too fast, use the spacebar to concentrate. Automatic game over? What the hell? Caliber with an RE. The devs must be British. No, the devs must be non-American. Press the F3 key. Okay, whatever. Alright. Focus up.
The mystery was never about who killed Kara, but how she died.
Is that true? Objection! It's obvious what the murder weapon was.
I didn't get a good look at the crime scene, but the body was pretty bloody.
And what could have spilled that blood besides that big scary gun?
What? That's wrong.
That's That's right. What does that even have to do with anything?
What? What do you mean? Because it wasn't the gun. How about that? Did I already get the first one wrong? How?
The mystery was never about
What did I get that
who
wrong?
killed Kara, but how she died.
Is that true?
Okay,
Objection!
let's just relax, because I'm already at 55 seconds.
What the murder weapon was.
Like a stupid.
I didn't get a good look at the crime scene, but the body was pretty bloody.
And what could have spilled that blood? Besides that big, scary gun!
Ah, that's right. There was a gun.
You hear that, lawyer man? She agrees.
What? The fuck is it then? The loudest voices in the room aren't always the smartest. Yes, we are painfully aware.
The mystery was never about who killed Kara, but how she died.
What?
Is
The?
that true?
I no way am I gonna fail this the first time.
Objection! It's obvious what the murder weapon.
Dude, what is this
Let me finish
answer?
talking.
Okay,
The
this is
mystery
ridiculous.
Was never about who killed Kara, but how she died.
This is
Is
ridiculous.
that true? Objection! It's obvious.
I'm gonna run
what
out of
the murder
time.
weapon
Hurry up, hurry up,
was.
hurry up.
I didn't get a good
Hurry
look
up, hurry
at
up,
the
hurry
crime
up, hurry
scene,
up.
but the body
Hurry
was
up.
pretty bloody.
And what could have spilled that blood?
Oh my god, I ran out of time. Dude, what is this first question? You have to admit, this is like a ridiculous question.
The mystery was
I
never
don't even know what they're
about
trying to
who
say.
killed
Also, is there a way to speed up? There is, alright.
True. Objection! It's obvious what the murder. I didn't get a good look at the body. Could have spilled that blood. Besides that big, scary gun.
How is it assault rifle? What?
Cassidy, can you stop butting in? You barely investigated the crime scene to begin with.
Wait a second, come on. Okay,
Whoa! What? I searched that place from top to bottom.
okay, come on. How, like, what? Am I just like tripping? Did anybody really think it was? How is it not this? What?
Alright, then tell me, how was a fully loaded assault rifle used as the murder weapon?
That's easy. It wasn't. Obviously, the shooter reloaded their gun to full capacity. Any smart shooter could tell you that. Right, Desmond?
Why are you bringing me into this?
Except, the victim suffered multiple stab wounds to the torso. If the gun was fired, not only should the body have had bullet wounds, but there would be shell casings from the fired bullets. We saw neither at the crime scene.
Details. If the gun didn't do that, chicken, what was the actual murder weapon?
The thing I used. That's, yes, my god. Ooh, I like this. The door. The bucket.
I got it.
The bucket.
The bloody knife. It's just so blatantly obvious. It was literally right next to the victim's body.
Cam's razor gotta ruin everything.
Interesting. Both the knife and the rifle were present at the crime scene, but only the knife was used.
Kind of weird choosing the inferior weapon.
Nothing beats the sting of a sharpened blade.
If the killer didn't use the rifle, why was it at the crime scene?
Maybe it came from inside the closet.
Don't see why you'd be storing a gun in a janitor's closet.
Man, I don't know. What if it's not even related to the murder?
Of course it's related. It's covered in blood.
Oh no. Everyone's starting to yell.
This debate's getting out of control fast. I need to say something. I'm still upset that I got that first question wrong. That was so pathetic. That was ridiculously pathetic. I'm ashamed of myself. Okay, victim's hands.
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yes.
Yet they opted for the knife. Odd choice.
I bet that gun didn't even work. These days, it's all about aesthetics over effectiveness.
How do you oh god. How do you inspect the oh, it's still going on. Wow.
If the gun was broken,
How do you inspect
then the killer.
tablet? What is it for the victim's hands? Because it really matters what the context says.
Would have no reason to bring it with them. And yet, they did.
Watch it be for the aesthetic.
It's easy to assume the killer was the one holding the gun, but... So it's definitely the fingernails, right? Or the hands, whatever it was, considering the details of the victim's death.
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the knife. Odd choice.
I bet that gun didn't even work. These days, it's all about aesthetics over effectiveness.
That's like your opinion, lady.
If the gun was broken, then the killer would have no reason to bring it with them.
The gun was
And
broken.
yet, they did.
Watch it be for
Who thought the gun was
aesthetic.
broken? Wait, what? Does anybody even say that? Fully loaded assault rifle, speckled with blood, dried. Most notable time of death is unknown. How am I so awful at this all of a sudden? These questions are just so strange. Like, what are they even like contemplating? It's easy to assume the killer was the one holding the gun, but considering the details, I'm inclined to think otherwise. Yes, because of the hands, right? Right? Or no? The hands? I don't know. It's one of the two, I don't
To
know.
reiterate, both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yes, that's
Yet
true.
they opted for the knife. Odd choice.
I bet that gun didn't even work.
Didn't even work? I don't even know what to say to that.
If the gun was broken, the killer.
Okay, this is like, I am sorry, but this is so strange.
To reiterate,
Listen,
both
I
the
know I'm a
rifle
little bit
and
rusty,
the
but
knife
like, I am really fucking this up. God damn, I'm really fucking this up.
To reiterate,
Okay, I don't
both
feel
the
as
rifle
bad because
and the
somebody told me
knife
that it was
were next to the
pretty like
victim's body.
ambiguous the way they worded these.
Didn't even. These days, it's all about.
Like, if the gun was broken, then would
What?
have no
What are we? I don't. You know what the thing is? I don't even know what we're thinking. I don't even know what we're asking. That's the crazy thing.
Even work. Oh, you agree?
Wait, do you have...
God damn it!
To reiterate, both the rifle
Just going into spam mode,
Even work. Oh, you agree?
dude. Okay, like,
to reiterate, both the rifle and the
what is happening?
They odd choice.
Gun didn't even work. These days, it's
Okay, I just missed it that time.
Be for the aesthetic.
to
Considering the
reiterate, both
what?
rifle
Yet they opted for the knife. Odd choice.
work.
Wow.
Oh, you
Wait,
I have no fucking idea. Like, I don't even know what to say. I have
both the
no
rifle
fucking
and
idea.
the knife
Cause of stabbed in the victim, I don't know. I really don't know. Fully loaded assault rifle next to the victim's body. Yeah.
were next to the victim's body.
Yes,
Yet
that's
they
true.
opted
Okay,
for the
like
knife.
just slow down. I need to slow down for a second. I'm getting worked up. I feel like there's like pressure. Okay, so what are they asking? What are they asking? I don't know what they're asking. That's a problem. I don't know what they're asking.
Odd choice.
I bet that gun didn't even work.
Is that what we're talking about? If the gun didn't work. The gun worked. But none of this confirms that the gun works. Dried blood. None of these have anything to do with the gun. This doesn't say anything about it working or not. So, okay.
These days, it's all about.
That's like your opinion.
If the gun was broken, then
Why is the killer lit up? If the gun was broken.
would have no reason.
Yeah,
Are you
I have no fucking idea. I can't wait to hear what
reiterate,
this is.
Both the rifle.
Yep, I missed my chance. Whatever. Whatever. I don't care. I'll get over it. Get your shit together, Damon. You're obviously the problem, and not me.
then the kill?
No, that's wrong.
I can't wait to hear this. I can't wait to hear this.
Stop that thought right there. If we keep assuming the killer had the gun, we'll end up running in circles.
What does it anything to do with the tablet? What does that anything to do with the tablet? What? Because what? She was stabbed? Like...
What? You think the killer was unarmed?
No, they were definitely armed. With a knife. The reason they didn't use a gun is probably because they never had it to begin with.
Because it was her gun.
But then, who did?
Easy. The victim.
My god, this is what I've been saying the whole time. This is literally what I said at the crime. Okay, I need to relax.
Whoa, the dummy had the gun?
If it wasn't the killer, it has to be her. She must have brought it to the closet. She was probably carrying it before the murder, but dropped it when the killer attacked her.
Oh, I guess that makes some sense.
Complete sense.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Aren't you overlooking something?
Huh?
The victim was stabbed from the front, meaning she could have seen the killer coming, correct? If so, why didn't she shoot them?
A stealth attack! I bet the killer memorized her AI movements.
That girl must have been killed before she had the chance to defend herself.
That's not technically true. There's evidence of a struggle between the victim and the killer.
Yes, the hands. Okay, I finally got this one. The victim's hands, okay? I got this one. Click it! Click it! Oh, stop hitting me on the fucking clock. Click it. Getting me all fucking worked up.
Found dry blood under the victim's fingernails, which implies she was clawing at her attacker. Of course, no explanation is definitive without photo proof of the killer, but I'm confident this is what happened.
Why would you resort to scratching when you're carrying a gun?
Did something get in the way of her using it?
Wonder if that killer stole it from her.
She should have seen or heard him coming from the hallway at the very least.
Why do you think she was in the hallway?
Well, first of all, why'd she have a gun, too? That goes back to my teacher's aid thing.
That's where the fight happened, right?
I think you're getting ahead of yourself. How can we be sure the fight happened there?
Maybe the fight started in the hallway, and after it ended, her body was dragged into the closet.
If that happened, shouldn't there have been streaks of blood on the floor or in the hallway?
No, because of the bleach.
Drag marks. Can't say I saw any.
It was merely a jest. No need to take it so seriously.
Instead of dragging the victim, what if the killer carried her? I don't know why they would want to do that, but it would explain the lack of drag marks.
But then, wouldn't the killer have been covered in
blood? Aye. It should have gotten everywhere. Those wounds were brutal. A few inches deep, I reckon. Carrying her would have done nothing to stop the blood flow.
Good point.
She was obviously killed in the closet. That's where the blood was?
Yes, you're right. I'm so sorry for derailing the conversation.
Moving on. That fight. The victim had the gun, but she was overpowered?
If she wanted to, she could have just, you know.
It doesn't make much sense, does it?
There must be something we're missing, something that explains how the victim was overpowered. The bleach? I don't know. I'm not the only one who can figure this out. Non-stop debate, agree. Wait, what? During the last non-stop, you would have noticed that some phrases were blue. Bet you weren't expecting that, huh? Nope. Those phrases are called agree points. They're the counterpart to weak spots. As the name would suggest, an agree point, you can use your truth bullet to prove it correct. Okay. When would it be wise to do so is for you to figure out. Good luck. Alright. Four? Ugh.
That slimy killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
But she still carried a gun. So why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl didn't even see them coming.
Maybe she thought the killer was her friend? I know I wouldn't hurt a friend.
She tried clawing their eyes out.
Yeah, I don't think it's that one. I don't think it's the third one. Didn't see it coming. Speckled with blood. Blood-soaked knife. I don't think any of these really suffered chemical burns to the head. Oh, maybe it's this one. Maybe it's the tablet again. Yeah, it could be the tablets. Chemical burns. Chemical burns. That must be the bleach. That has to be the bleach. I think it is the tablet. It's either the tablet or the bucket. Everyone's got a theory, but who has the actual answer?
Slimy killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her
Okay, it's not that one. It's not that one.
By the sounds of
It's,
it,
it's this
those
one.
two did have a crazy tussle.
But she still carried a gun. So why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl didn't even.
I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. Nice.
I got it.
Woo! There we go. Finally got one. Nice.
John actually has a point. The victim probably couldn't see what was going on. According to the tablet, she suffered chemical burns to the face and eyes. That sort of injury would have effectively blinded her. Also, inside the janitor's closet, there was a large empty bottle of bleach. That's probably the chemical that caused the burns.
Blinded? With bleach? That's horrible.
All that pain, yet she still managed to fight back?
She sure put up a struggle. Without a gun, I guess the next best thing was her hands.
So the killer was definitely the one who blinded her.
Indeed. Knowing she had a gun, he blinded her to make her less dangerous. Then, when he pinned her against the door and stabbed her, she tried to retaliate.
Until eventually dying from her wounds.
Jeez, this is brutal. Couldn't they have toned down the violence?
The past is in the past, and we can't change that. All we can do is solve her untimely death, eh?
I mean, by the sounds of it, we've already figured it out, right?
No. Not yet.
Seriously?
But we've already discussed so much!
We know she was armed. We know she was blinded. We figured out how she died. How is this not a closed case?
Please understand, I'm proud of everyone's hard work so far. Because of you, we're one step closer to bringing the victim justice.
This was never about the dummy.
However, we should think of this case like an equation. Knowing how it works is only half the struggle. Now we need to figure out why.
As in, the motive?
Mm-hmm. You're on the right track.
You speak like we have any information on the killer. The man's a stock image. He doesn't even have a name. What are we supposed to ascertain from that? That he's a non-character?
Not every answer will be written down for you. Sometimes actions speak louder than—
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold the phone!
Grace?
Whoa, what? Since when was Grace back to normal?
Right now, Soybean. Watching you guys try to solve this mystery has been like watching a dumpster catch on fire. I guess all that smoke must have clouded your vision, 'cause there's a big-ass elephant in this room.
An elephant in the room?
That's giving us too much credit.
So the killer incapacitated that girl. She had a gun, it makes total sense. Problem is, you've yet to explain how he used the bleach.
I sort of assumed he spilled it on the victim.
Right. He just tipped the bottle over her.
That bottle is where the bleach came from, sure. But I doubt the bottle itself was
The
involved
buckets.
in the murder.
The buckets.
When we found it, it was neatly ordered on a shelf near the back of the closet. The gun and knife were just thrown on the floor. So it's weird this weapon was handled so differently.
Do you think the killer just poured the contents of that bottle into something else?
Sure, before the actual murder took place, I'd say.
And what is this something else? Go on, explain it before this dumpster turns molten.
She's really stubborn about this, but I get the point she's trying to make. Before we move on from the subject, we need to make sure its logic is completely sound. Alright then, let's put out this fire. Yeah, it's the buckets. I mean, what else could it be? There's only so many truth bullets. I don't see how it couldn't be the bucket.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
Yes.
There were a bunch in the closet.
Bucket is a container, technically.
Had a secret water gun. So when the victim came in, pow! He squirted her in the eyes.
Hey! The ink vanishes when the battle's over.
Call the fire brigade, Grace.
Call the fire brigade. To inflict those chemical burns, yes, we all know what it is. This is one we can actually... We got it, right? Okay, I was about to say.
She's correct. the killer put the chemicals in a bucket. Or, more specifically, the same bucket we found at the crime scene. After all, it reeked of bleach. If the killer didn't use it to transport bleach, what else did they use it for? Personal cleaning? I doubt it.
Yo, that makes sense!
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Okay, cool. So, how'd the killer use that bucket to spill bleach in the victim's eyes?
It would be a fairly heavy bucket, so it's unlikely he threw it on her.
She'd shoot him before he even had the chance. Use your brain, mate.
Of course, my apologies.
It's a good question. How was the killer able to get a hefty bucket of chemicals into the victim's eyes? Probably the door and the stepladder, if I had to guess. Is it one of these bucket door things? Oh god.
Even if he did manage to splash her, the girl should have sustained intense facial burns. However, aside from her eyes, her face was relatively untouched.
Well, if you check the tablet, it said she had burns to the scalp, too.
Yes, because the bucket was overhead, obviously.
Burns to the scalp? How does that work? Unless those chemicals came from above?
Above?
Did the killer somehow suspend the bucket in the air? Maybe there was a mechanism that made it tip over when someone entered the room.
Where's this bucket?
Wow, they were like giving it away. What the fuck? They really gave it away with that sentence.
Above. Which, well, could mean anything.
Was the killer hiding above the door frame?
There's no way they were up there. There's nothing for them to sit or hold on to. Not to mention, they couldn't have stabbed her from up there.
And if there's no place for the killer to sit, then there's no place for the bucket to sit.
Unless you take into account the size difference. The space above the entrance might not be able to support a person, but it could still support something as small as a bucket.
And that thing supporting the bucket?
The door. For the bucket to be above the victim and for it to spill on her when she entered the room. Yes, the door frame. How could it not be the door? Making this shit way too easy. My god.
I got it.
I don't know how we overlooked this, but I've got it. The killer just balanced the bucket on the door.
Like in those water bucket pranks people film?
Exactly. When the victim came into the room, she pushed open the door and caused the bucket to fall on her. This would make it so she couldn't shoot back or even get a chance to see her assailant. When the bucket hit the ground, it probably rolled away. That'd explain why we found it a couple feet from the victim.
That is a possibility, yes.
It sounds like the best conclusion.
There's just one problem. How was the killer able to reach that high? Unless they were abnormally tall, it'd be difficult to place something on top of that door.
Well, let's use that as our next point of discussion. How did the killer set up this trap?
To bounce the bucket in the door, the killer would need to reach pretty high. Was there anything at the crime scene they could have used? Definitely not the stepladder. My god, making this way too easy. It's even right there. They couldn't even, like, he didn't even bother to move it.
This is it.
So lazy.
There was a stepladder hiding behind the closet door. The killer probably used that. After climbing it, they could position the bucket right on top of the door.
Figures.
My precious stepladder? You think the bad guy used my super duper obvious stepladder?
Match point! Occam's razor!
Yes, it appears our killer didn't care much for subtlety. No matter how obvious it seems, it's the only answer that makes sense.
It was the only knickknack of its kind, too. If there's something else that killer could have used, it's escaping me.
I see. It makes sense with what we've got so far, but I'm not done yet. I still have one last question for you apes.
Please just leave us alone. Oh, I'm so tired.
Hey, don't be like that. Grace may be loud, but her questions have really helped our discussion.
Anyway, what was the killer doing when that bucket poured onto the girl's head?
He obviously didn't just stand there and observe.
I have to agree, they must have been hiding somewhere, waiting for her to arrive. Probably inside the closet. The closet door. Like yeah, the back, right?
I got it.
Exactly.
I've got it. The killer was hiding in the back of the closet. If he was pressed up against the furthest shelf and facing the entrance, there'd be a diagonal path between him and his victim. I say diagonal because that's the only way you can make a direct charge forward. Also, when the victim entered the room, she would have been standing with her back to the hallway, right outside the killer's range. That's why the stab wounds were only made to her chest.
Creating the crime scene we found! Great job, guys! We're actually doing this!
That was the last mystery, right? We must have put everything together now.
Even if it's all fake, I feel really bad for this victim.
It's not fake. What do you mean? This happened, didn't it?
It's an ugly sight, but she's no victim.
Huh?
Well, technically she is, but let's be real. The girl was carrying a gun. She probably provoked the killer, and they killed her in self-defense. It's a clear-cut case of the hunter becoming the hunted, no?
That's no excuse.
What?
There's no justifying murder. Killing a woman is the worst thing a man could do.
You're emanating a sizable amount of emotional tension. Are you okay?
There's no excuse. There never was an excuse. 28 stab wounds! No girl, no person should ever suffer Kara's fate.
Wait, who's Kara?
It was the victim's name! Didn't anyone read the tablet?
I agree with you, dude. But you don't have to shout out your point.
Oi, what's all this about? We figured out the case. Stop trying to drag it on.
No. We're not finished here.
Huh?
There's no murder without a proper motive. We need to discuss why Kara died.
I am not going this far for a fictional murder case. We aren't looking for a murderer. We're looking for answers, which we have.
Do you turn in a half-finished exam, Winona? An essay without its conclusion?
Yes.
This isn't about efficiency, this is about being right. Or do you, a supposed entrepreneur, not value integrity?
What the hell?
Let's just talk about the motive. There's no harm in doing that, right?
Well, what was the motive? Was the killer fighting for their life? Or were they going out of their way to murder?
Maybe the gun freaked him out.
If I was in the killer's shoes, I'd definitely be nervous. Thing is, while acting out of self-defense is possible, since when does it look like this?
Given the severity, I'd liken it to a crime of passion.
Exactly. See, Ulysses and I are on the same page.
Something done on impulse?
What if they were frightened? A spooky thing might have set them off big time.
That's wrong. There's no way this was done in self-defense. No matter what excuse the killer uses, it doesn't change the fact they have blood on their hands.
Yo, Bud, you seem a little pressed.
Silence! I won't allow this!
Things are getting emotional. Well, you've only been using logical arguments for the trial. Now might be a good time to change your approach. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pathos. What am I, back in psych? Hold to absorb? Introducing the pathos mechanic. During non-sub debates, the emotional charge commentary of your classmates will appear as purple text. These comments are called pathos statements. You can absorb these pathos statements by hovering over them with your reticle and pressing E. E. Okay. Directly contradicted by the pathos statements. Alright. Oh, so this is, cool. So you can do it both ways. Nice. I like that. I like that a lot.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
Take a chill pill, man.
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest.
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense.
You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind.
This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
But how can we do that?
There's no reason to trust you if you have no proof.
Yoink!
So says the ultimate liar.
A lawyer's intuition was a truly unforgivable. I mean, I think, who the fuck stabbed somebody 28 times in self-defense? Like, I kind of agree with old Wolfgang Puck here, you know?
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There's no way.
Kind of true.
Me to stay calm was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's bright.
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions.
I don't think it's...
about the killer's
I
remorse.
don't know.
This could have been self-defense.
No, because it's... No, it wasn't
We don't even
self-defense.
know
I
the
don't
damn
believe
killer.
that for a second.
Just the crime scene.
Ah, I thought it was gonna be that.
What's wrong with that? Is there a second crime scene?
I thought it was gonna be... I don't know. I thought it was gonna be something like that. Whatever, leave me the fuck alone.
Kara so easily. There's no take it. Expect me. This killing of one of humanity's.
I don't see how that relates to his point.
What do you mean? What do you mean, how does it relate to his point? I agree with him.
Kara so easily.
I agree it was a sadistic killing. What's not to fucking agree?
Shouldn't make about this could have been.
Dude, what? Like, there's only so many things to click on, damn it. Oh, wait a second. I forgot about that one.
Liar.
What was that last one? What was that last one?
So easily.
Yes. Alright, come on.
This killer deserves to be brought to justice.
But how can we do that? There's no reason.
Oh, I didn't see this. I didn't see that one, alright? I didn't see it. He's right, though. Wolfgang Puck's definitely right.
Expertise shouldn't be overlooked here. If there's anyone to believe, it's the lawyer.
Say what?
Wolfgang has spent his life in the courtroom and on the crime scene. He'd understand the criminal mind in ways we can't possibly imagine. He was even emotionally invested in a murder case he'd never seen before. If his lawyer's intuition tells us that the killer was in the wrong, then we have no reason to disagree. We're all ultimates for a reason. We need to trust in talent.
Well spoken. If Wolfgang is adamant about the killer's intentions, we should have faith in him.
Yeah! Wolfgang's clearly trying his best for us.
Let's trust in the lawyer and his bargain bin buddy.
Hey!
If it means going home, then new guys convinced me.
Right on! Team Wolfgang all the way!
Thank you all for your support.
Well, Eva, do you still disagree?
Even if I did, it's not worth pursuing.
Does this mean we're done here? Hey! We're Disembodied Voice! We've figured out your stupid case! Now let us leave!
Oh, you're finally done. In all honesty, I stopped paying attention a long time ago.
What? We only went through this case because of you.
Silly me, I have a short attention span. So, just for my own benefit, why don't you summarize the information you've learned? It'll be good practice.
Practice?
Fine. I'll do as you ask.
Oh, we're definitely not going to be thrown into a killing
I'll
game.
present the truth.
We'll present the truth together. Let's dig into it.
Time to bring this trial to an end. Oh god, these are always so creepy. These are so creepy. I don't know. I find these like panels. Yes, my medium will be a doujin, not a comic book. Fuck over that. Yes, I know how to do this, okay? Yes, I know how to do this. 3 minutes, alright. What was the victim carrying? Oh, they're doing it in traditional style, too. Interesting. Where did the killer hide? In the janitor's closet. Yep. That's right. Hello? What's the button? Insert stock. God, fucking weird. What was the victim carrying? I don't know. Look at him, he even looks weird. Fuck this guy. How the killer reach a door frame? Stepladder. What are you doing, stepladder? Oh, the bill. Okay. How was the trap triggered? Opening the door. Nice. Give me some more panels, please. I deserve them. Where's my panels? Oh, there we go. Alright. Assault rifle. God, that... I really don't like this. I really don't like this. This is, like, very disturbing. I do not like this. Bleach. And finally... what was the victim carrying? Assault rifle. For fun. I would carry an assault rifle too if these people were around here. Are you kidding me?
The victim was Kara Koshkinen, the ultimate teacher's aide. Right before her death, she was wandering around the academy carrying a large assault rifle. That was probably when our unnamed killer, who was armed with a knife, spotted her.
And decided he'd put her to eternal rest. He slid inside that little janitor's closet, where he began hatching a deadly scheme.
Aye, they needed a way to surprise the victim, who was better armed. The killer grabbed a bottle of bleach from the closet and poured its contents into a bucket.
That's because they wanted to blind Kara by splashing the bleach in her eyes.
Sneaky little bastard.
But to do that, they would need to set a trap and catch the victim by surprise. The killer moved a stepladder behind the closet door and climbed up it to reach the doorframe. There, they carefully placed the bucket.
That way, when the victim opened the door, the bucket would empty its contents all over her.
After completing this setup, the killer retreated to the far end of the janitor's closet and waited for the victim's arrival. The killer could have made noise to attract the victim's attention. Either way, the victim tried to open the door.
And, the bleach splashed all over her. Her scalp, face, and eyes were severely burned.
Is bleach really that bad? Like, will it instantly blind you? I mean, I guess.
Youch!
The killer leapt from his hiding place and began viciously attacking Kara. In his fit of rage and cruelty, he stabbed her from the front 28 times.
While being stabbed, the victim tried to fight back by clawing at the killer. This left the dried blood under her fingernails. However, it didn't deter the killer, and the victim eventually died.
At present, we don't have enough information to reveal the killer's true identity, but their actions haven't been forgotten.
Everybody, let's check everybody's neck.
That is the truth behind this case. Well, are you satisfied?
A measly 3 acts. Poor Horace would be beside himself.
Who the hell is...
No one cares! We've done your end of the bargain. Now let us out already!
That is what I promised, isn't it? Alright, I'll let you leave this room. But before I do, may I be frank with you all for a second? This entire time I've been hiding behind a speaker, afraid to show my face. My heart tells me you'll react cruelly to it. However, my head, it raises a compelling argument. Who cares what others think? Shouldn't I get to have a little fun once in a while? Yes. Let's do away with these silly boundaries already. It's time we meet face to face.
Oh god, is he the killer?
What was that all about?
Everybody, look over there!
What? I'm kinda getting scared. That's it?
Toss away those pickaxes, peasants! The walls have finally crumbled. What will you do now that you've reached the other side? Will you treasure this new land? Serve it? Or will you set it ablaze? Well, peasants, have you made your choice?
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
Are you the speaker guy?
Speaker guy? No. You don't address your superiors like that. Within the halls of this academy, you'll refer to me by one name, and one name only.
Headmaster?
His Highness, the great and powerful Tozu, host of the Killing Game.
Tozu? Killing game. Let us begin. What? That better not be the end of the prologue.
Well done.
This is the guy who's on the cover. I only saw his eyeball, but I guess this is the antagonist. This was probably the guy who killed that girl, wasn't it?
The show must go on.
That's...
Why the long face?
Isn't it obvious?
Blood is rushing.
Come on.
But then...
This is home.
What?
Rubbish.
I'm kind of glad they didn't go with the mascot route, like literally a Monokuma clone. I think it's probably better they did this thing. Ah, so we got it wrong. Oh, never mind.
You... Not okay!
Oh no, I don't want this to end. It's actually getting kind of good.
Dude!
Pathetic.
Please don't.
Pathetic. You're pathetic.
I just want to go home.
There's no need to worry.
Clueless. Definitely very clueless.
Let's see. Nonsense. Hey!
Indeed. I would never.
I see. How interesting.
Ah.
They just need a little bit of incentive.
Pathetic. Plot twist.
Such a spoil sport.
Get out.
Plot twist.
Plot twist! This guy's a clown. He's a bloody clown. So it's the same type of gig, it seems, which is good. I'm kind of upset. I want to know who the killer was. I want to know who that. It's probably him. It's probably this guy. It's probably like whoever won the last killing game becomes the headmaster or something. I don't know. Wait, isn't that the exact story as Squid Game now that I think about it?
Isn't this lovely?
What's happening?
Such disrespect. Mm-hmm.
Out of the 16 people here, only 2 would be allowed to survive. Uh-oh.
Well done. The show must go on.
That reminds me of, it kind of reminds me of Jin from League of Legends, which is probably not the best comparison for some people, but I don't know, it kind of does remind me of him a bit.
I have an appetite.
A little more
for
hoity-toity, though. Tinnitus-inducing laughter?
I've said it a million times, you mangy fucking mutt! I want nothing to do with this stupid game!
Ow, 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 ow! Stop it!
Since you've made it clear you won't listen to reason, I'll just make sure you have no arms to kill with!
Do you even listen to when I talk? I'm not the one doing the killing. It's you lot who are...
Kill him! Wait. Yeah, kill him. Let him! Let him! Oh, sniper.
Hey! Stop already! There's a...
She's dead. The sound of a gunshot echoed in our ears. Oh, she's not dead. Oh, good. Grace released the man from her grip. Speechless, she moved her hand to her cheek, which had been nicked by the stray bullet. We all looked in the direction the shot came from. Damn. The shooter stood silently by the pillar, a trail of smoke rising from the mouth of a rifle. Same sort of mask. It's another animal mask.
You.
For real?
Wow. Really? Really using that quote? Oh god.
You think?
Pardon me.
You didn't actually think she missed, did she? Did you?
In any case... no matter. We will not succumb!
Yeah, fuck you guys. Stupid goat.
Don't test me.
Don't get it mixed up.
Hey, Desmond, you got a bow for that? Fucking, you know, arrow knock or whatever it's called? One by one, the students raise their voice in solidarity with Wolfgang. Wolfgang, the Chad.
My.
Aye.
Yeah, what are you talking about, Damon? What?
No.
The students turned their attention towards Ava, surprised by her words. I know this video is going long, by the way, but this is very interesting.
It's the truth.
Yeah, look at the ultimate influencer.
What a joke.
Look. Can't you see?
That's enough.
That's a little fucked up. That's a little messed up. You gotta chill.
Please.
It grew stronger and stronger, and I knew I had to say something. What? You're Korean with her?
No!
I know.
No way. No. No. That's so stupid to give in, or at least say it out loud. Why say it out loud?
Don't say that!
Yeah, don't say that. That's dumb.
That's not it.
What is inane a word? I think I'm just stupid.
Hold on.
How can okay, that's stupid. Obviously not. I don't see how the ultimate I mean there's some weird ultimates, okay?
That's wrong.
True. Kinda true. Yeah, ultimate music artist, or whatever the fuck.
You've got to be kidding me.
No.
That was very...
Okay, now you're I want to like this guy, but he's jeez.
Yeah.
Really?
Shrimp?
Yeah, you don't have very good people skills, my friend. You got some awful people skills, actually.
Not good enough.
Yeah, that was dumb. Wow, he's acting really dumb.
The hell?
Isn't this lovely?
Get lost.
Good evening.
He returned to his podium with the masked woman trailing closely behind. The bizarre mechanism that brought him into the room lowered the two of them into the ground and out of sight.
Hey.
Damon. Damon. God damn, that was stupid. That was stupid. This guy is not smart. Even if he's right, he is not smart. And by the way, debater, I don't see how that's that good, but whatever. Maybe we're supposed to appreciate the fact that Damon's not perfect? I don't know. We'll see. Wow, I wonder why. Despair? Very good. Very, very good. Clap, clap, clap. That was, yeah, that was good. That was much, much better than I thought. I like it a lot, actually. Where's chapter 1? Come on. Why you release this thing already? Come on. I know it's this has been out like 9-10 months or whatever. Where's chapter 1? Come on. Excellent. Carlito. The Lusical. Oh yeah, these are all kind of like... Some of these are like meme, not meme names, but like, it's like usernames. Good. Damn. Damn. I mean, maybe it's just recency bias because I haven't played through a Danganronpa game since like 2021. Actually, maybe, no, 2021 I think, yeah. So it's been quite a while, but that was quite nice. That was quite nice indeed. I have very high hopes for this. Hopefully they can pull it off, because I would pay money for this, by the way, easily. If they gave like a full game, I'd easily pay like, you know, 20 bucks, 30 bucks for this, 100%. So, take a bow, devs. Not bad, not bad. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it too. I guess I'll play it when chapter 1 comes out, but until then, just have to sit on my hands and wait like a good boy. It's not really much else I've been wanting to play right now, so we'll see. See how it goes. Very good though. Very, very good. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed our little trip into the prologue of Project Eden's Garden, and whatever comes next comes next.